Welcome! Thanks so much for joining me today. I am inviting you to meet the Mentabacus learning system. Let me share some background information about this fascinating learning tool that was developed by Dan Vanden. How do you help someone truly remember something complex, like a structured, simplified diagram that captures an entire domain of information? The Mentabacus is Dan Vanden's answer, a simple, hands-on tool that acts like a device to harness the stream of consciousness, helping learners fuse abstract knowledge with story. Mentabacus helps you take structured knowledge, a diagram, a set of rules, a conceptual model, and anchor it in space, image, and narrative. You create a little story, locate it in a box on a grid, and use that connection to recall the entire structure step by step. Just think inside the box. It may sound abstract, but it's beautifully simple and scalable. The fusion of logic and story, structure and symbol, that's where real learning happens. So, what exactly is the Mentabacus? The Mentabacus is a physical learning tool in the form of a 4x4x4 grid. Together with a box with an inner divider, it creates a multi-dimensional space where learners can store physical items. Say, a key. And these items, stored in a box and their position on the grid, help learners remember complex information in the form of diagrams. Not just word lists or trivia, but whole systems of knowledge like grammar rules, legal categories, or scientific structures. Metaphorically speaking, the key in the example becomes the key to open the door to the information stored in the mind. In other words, it's not just another flashcard app. It's a learning environment, a method that combines objects, spatial placement, story creation, and visual diagrams to make knowledge stick. How does it work? It's all about diagrams. The Mentabacus is a structured memory system designed to help learners recall complex ideas visualized in simplified diagrams, not by drilling, but by building memorable stories anchored in space. Memory isn't just in the head. It lives in space, in motion, in emotion, and in story. The Mentabacus leverages this. It turns memory into a place you can visit, a movie you can replay, and a diagram you can redraw, even days or weeks later. Why does it work? The Mentabacus learning system is grounded in well-established cognitive science, leveraging spatial, sensory, and narrative memory to make abstract verbal knowledge more learnable. In essence, it takes information that is typically taught as dry symbols, grammar rules, theoretical concepts, and encodes it in a way the human brain finds intuitive, through images, physical space, and story. It's like an abacus, but taken to the next level. While the traditional abacus is a tool for calculation, the Mentabacus goes beyond that. It helps fusing memorable stories with abstract diagrams to make learning stick. Visit us at mentabacus.com.